Do you know what it takes to be a college athlete and a college student at the same time? According to Business Insider, it takes 40 hours a week to be a college athlete. This includes going to games, practicing, and before school workouts. Also, on top of that, CBS.org says it takes 32 hours a week to be a good student. And that takes time that comes from doing your homework, doing the assigned lectures, and studying for quizzes and exams. Saying that, I want to persuade you to believe that college athletes should be getting paid while going to school. The reason I say this is because it is a lot of time that they have to do, and the revenue that they bring in is a really good amount, and they are not getting the benefits of that at all. Also, they're making many sacrifices to their lives and many risks that could possibly of them getting hurt or something like that and losing their scholarship. For example, I'm going to Vincennes right now, and I believe I would be a good person to talk to this about because I know what it takes to be a student, because it takes a lot more time and effort than what people really realize. To get good grades, the grades that you want, it takes a lot of studying, hard work, and determination to see the grades that you want to see in class. Also, I like watching the TV of the games on my TV, and I like going to the games in person, and I know that brings in a lot of revenue for the companies like CNN. So I don't think the players are benefiting from that. So it needs to. I believe that needs to change. Lastly, the risk for the athlete is very, very high because if they get hurt there, a lot of scholarships just go right out the window, and they have to pay that right out of the pocket for surgery and all of that. Not only that, but they could have future struggles because their knee or whatever hurts them and can't do their everyday lives. The 3 topics I want to talk about is it takes a lot of time. I already discussed this earlier, but I want to hit this home because it takes 72 hours when you add 40 hours for going to practice every day and playing games, and then you have 32 hours additionally on top of that every week going to class. So you have 72 hours. That is almost twice as much as a typical person works for a full-time job. And that is a ridiculous amount. So there's no way that they can get a part-time job or anything like that. Not only that, they are getting huge revenues. CNN's getting huge revenues, and the player is not benefiting from that at all. I believe they should get small portions of the revenue that consists of the fans, and whatever they're bringing in, I think they should get a very small portion of that to help them get through college successfully and a little more easily. Along with that, they're making some major sacrifices and risks because if they get hurt, they could lose their scholarship, they could have lifelong struggles, and many more because they might not be able to do their job in the future, couldn't play with their kids like they always wanted to, and just couldn't live the life how they wanted, maybe. Some people may say that they shouldn't get paid because they're getting college paid for. I do see what they're saying with that because I know college is expensive, but I believe they should be getting paid because they're putting a lot of time in, more than any typical person would be putting in. And it takes a lot of sacrifice in a college athlete. I believe if I made a petition, I could get a high success rate out of it because I believe a lot of people, college athletes, and a lot of my friends and people I talk to, and everyone in the United States would agree with me. College athletes put in an amazing amount of work and dedication and strive to do the best. and they do a great job at it. I would believe that people would sign that petition and agree with me to say that college athletes should get paid while going to college. In conclusion, I want to drive home the 3 points that I talked about. They put in so much time and effort for their sport that they love for 4 years, and they don't get paid a dime. They do get paid for some of their school, but you never know how much, and if they get hurt, they could lose that. So that's a huge risk. Nextly, CNN is getting paid huge dollars for the players to be out there, and they're not doing anything. I mean, they're not playing the game and that everybody's watching, and the players are not benefiting from that, and they're just publishing it. So I believe they should be getting paid. And then lastly, they're putting in huge sacrifice, because if they get hurt, everything in their life could change dramatically and can change their life forever. Thank you.